Hello, good day. In this virtual class, we see how we can perform addition of fractions with the aid of shapes. We illustrate how we can manipulate addition of fraction with the use of shapes. Okay, the example before us say um, simplify to third plus half 2 over 3 plus 1 over 2. Okay, the first step to do here is basically is to see to draw two shapes, and the most appropriate shape here is your rectangle. Okay, we use rectangle here as our illustration. Okay, as that's what you can see here: 2 over 3 and 1 over 2. This is we have two shapes. You can see the two shapes here. Okay, look at the two shapes. Yeah, that's the first step. Then the second step, we represent each fraction with a shape using horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, for 2/3, which is 2 over 3, you see we've drawn this one, this shape, this first shape here is the same thing as this, but we cut it into three equal parts using vertical line. Vertical line. This is vertical line. You can see vertical line here. Okay, we illustrated it into three equal parts, and to illustrate 2/3, we shaded two parts. Okay, that means two parts. Okay, then if we look at half, let's go to half now, which is the B portion of the fraction, 1 over 2. Here we illustrated this, we cut this shape into two equal half by using horizontal line. Okay, and to illustrate this shape, we shaded half of it. Okay, that's the first thing you do. And the next step to do concerning this is to move on. Now look at this shape here. We have we illustrated it with vertical lines. We want to make sure that the B, which is half, look like the two-third, the two-third shape, the fraction represented here. So all we need to do, we have to convert this shape here so that it will look like this. All we need to do uh, is to bring these two vertical lines here, these two lines, as you can see here, these two lines, we have to turn this shape into that one. Similarly, we also have to, we look at this shape here, this is half, where and we illustrated it in this form. We must ensure that this shape here also look like this one. So that means we're still going to use this horizontal line to cut this into two equal parts. Okay, we can see that in step 3. Okay, say cut shape A into two parts using horizontal line. Okay, that is it. We have cut it into two parts. So now, similarly, we're going to cut shape B into three parts using vertical line. So here we have turned this shape here to this, and similarly we have turned this shape to this. You will now see that these two shapes now, they now look uniform, look the same. The essence of doing this is to see that let's see the our common denominator. Okay, this is the common denominator. You can see that the two shapes now, they now look the same. With this, we will be able to add. All we need to do, the first thing for us to get our common denominator, just pick one of the shape here and count the total: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is our common denominator. If you can't, okay, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the shape are now made uniform. Okay, then step 4, pick one of the shape and count the total parts, and that becomes the common denominator. Here the common denominator is 6. Okay, now what do we do next? The next step, which is step 5, we are going to count the next step is to count all the shaded portion together. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the first shape. Then shape 2, we have a 1, 2, 3. So we add them together because of the operation here is addition. Okay, that is 4 plus 3 divided by 6. 4 plus 3 over 6. And by the time we are done with that, you see that our final answer become 7 over 6. This is a very simple and a unique way of doing addition of fractions using shapes. Okay, this will be very helpful for children who want to learn, and they love learning by the aid of shapes. Okay, see you in my next virtual class. Yeah, we're going to look at um, also addition of no. In that case, we're going to look at subtraction of fractions using shapes. Have a nice time. See you in my next virtual class.